Hey guys, I'm Daisho here. I played like halfway through this game. I'm playing against a computer, and I was having fun with it, so I decided that I wanted to share it, even if it's not against a real opponent. Do I care about this? Probably not. Even though it's not against a real opponent, I think it still could be an enjoyable experience for you guys to watch, basically because of how fun this deck is gonna be to play. I mean, as you can see, I've basically locked down the game here with 4 removal spells in hand, plus an Archaeomancer to get it back, although I may just go get back Sign in Blood in a second. But I'm not really worried about killing him. I'm doing this to gain the life. He could just, like, unsummon my Fairy Invaders, but that's not a big deal. Basically, in the early turns, I let him hit me with a Maritime Garda-Punch, and I was playing around around Essence Scatter for a while. So I just resolved my creatures when I could, and there's really like no reason for me to do anything. Now I finally drew a Mind Spring, and this game is basically over. I'm gonna Mind Spring for the maximum. Just keep what I want, throw away everything else. Well, I guess he could have a cancel here, but probably don't need to do it for 6, but you know, I mean, if this thing was an instant, god, that would be insane. Alright, so we got some stuff here. We're going to play a Terramorphic so we can go get that Plains. And then we have to discard 3. So we're going to discard the other Terramorphic, a Swamp, and Switcheroo. No, we're gonna discard Assassinate instead of Switcheroo. And my opponent can resolve something here without me having Essence Scatter up, but that's not really a big deal. Phantasmal Dragon, not a big deal again. Because, I mean, I just have so much removal in hand. So we're going to go fetch a Plains. And as you guys can see, we're pretty close to decking ourselves already. I'm just going to Pacifism this. Goes to the graveyard, which is nice because I can get it back with Elixir. But we're decently close to decking ourselves already. And we still have most of, like, I don't know. We have most of our lands in play, so that means that we're going to be able to, obviously I'm playing this to go get back Mind Spring. We are decently close to decking ourselves. Sorry, I got caught up trying to do stuff, but we can then elixir our deck back, and then we're just going to be drawing all spells for the rest of the game, and our spells are good enough to stop whatever the best thing that he can do is. Like, we don't care that he's gaining life or whatever. Tricks of the Trade. See, like, normally, or some decks might be scared of Tricks of the Trade on a Scroll Thief, but first of all, like, I don't even care if he deals the damage to me. Second of all, I have Murder, or if he draws the card even, because, like, that's my win condition, is him running out of cards. Well, yeah, I'm playing against Mono Blue, so there's really nothing that he can do to stop the Elixir, other than countering it. But I probably won't even need to. I also could have just, like, switcherooed that, given him my Archaeomancer if I felt like it. I guess I don't really need to Mind Spring now. I think I'm just going to attack with both of these. Like, I might actually kill him with damage this game just to speed up the process, but I have such control over this game that there's no way that he'll ever beat me. And, yeah, I mean, like, once I draw all the cards in my deck, or you basically just have to play every land. So, like, I really don't want to miss a land drop for the rest of the game. What does he have in here? Just an unsummon? Because I don't really care. But I prefer... Oh my god, I just remembered that I can unsummon my Archaeomancer and then rebuy it. Forgot about that. So I could rebuy Mind Spring again. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna beat in here. And it's just, like, embarrassing how much this deck defeats the computer decks. I don't know how good it's gonna be when I get to the real battles, but I think it'll be pretty good. I'm just gonna draw 5 here. I probably have to discard 1. I can tap the Plains. I don't want to do all of the blue, though. Yeah, that's good. I just want to hit a land drop here, really. And I don't mind discarding one card. I can discard the Giant Minotaur. But, like, I mean, I basically have every card in my deck that I want to draw in my hand, or, like, some of them are in the graveyard, but, yeah, we're kind of unstoppable here. I think that this deck could use some cancels. Bit of divination here. I think this deck could use some cancels, and that's really the main thing that it's missing right here. But, outside of that, we're looking pretty good. I can also clone my Arcane Answer to get back Mind Spring. That is a cute one. I'm just gonna clone my flyer though. Fairy Invaders. That's fine. I will go ahead and murder that. Get out of my life. Instant speed removal is not terrible, believe it or not. And let's see, I have 7 mana up, so I can still leave up murder. No, I have 6 mana up, so I can't leave a murder if I... Oh, I don't need to play anything because I played the murder. Yeah, this... like, just having complete control over the game, using all the cards in your deck. I only have 4 cards left in my deck, but I do have this Elixir of Immortality. Harbor Serpent. Like, just not even remotely a big deal. I have so much removal for it. Rise from the Grave. I can get my Archaeomancer back another way. I have just so many ways. This Archaeomancer is like one of the most important cards in this deck. And yeah, he's just not even close to killing me. I have the Elixir to shuffle back in my library, even though I only have 3 cards in it. I just have to make sure not to accidentally deck myself. Like, I can pacifism this. I probably should have murdered it, because then if I Elixir like next turn, then it would shuffle back into my library. But I mean, this game was so over so long ago. I don't care what he has. I don't know why he attacked with the 1/3. Like, I don't know what part of the algorithm made him attack with the 1/3 there, but not at any other point in the game. I think that's pretty funny, but I'm not sure what it was. He might have like a Frost Breath. But what this deck could really use is a cancel just to stop big non-creature spells, because if somebody... I don't remember if Primeval Bounty is even in the format, but if it is and somebody casts that against me, then that could be pretty deadly. Because I just wouldn't really have a way to answer it. But yeah, like, that's what the deck does. Maybe I'll show one more game after this, but actually we can just go ahead and go to the deck manager and unwrap this new pack, see what kind of goodies we can put in our deck. Tricks of the Trade is not really anything. Alright, and Honor the Pure is sweet, and like maybe something that I'll want to try out in the future. But for the deck, the only cards here are Fairy Invaders, Divination. Probably not going to play a second switcheroo, but Scroll Thief is good, because I'm just killing everything. So yeah, this is actually not bad for the deck. Ooh, a second Sign in Blood too. So not exactly sure what changes I'm going to make. Actually, yeah, let's just do it right now. So let's see, we can put in the second Scroll Thief, the Tricks of the Trade, and the Sign in Blood. Then we can take out like the Minotaur Abomination. I don't need that. Rise from the Grave is fine. Gravedigger, oh my god, Gravedigger plus Archaeomancer. That's so sweet. I don't need this Assassinate at all. I just have enough removal. Perhaps I don't even need the second Sign in Blood, but I mean, I probably don't even need the White Splash, to be honest. Just because of how much removal I have. Oh yeah, I wanted to play the Fairy Invaders too. It gives me an alternate win condition. Oh, I can take a Glimpse of Future. I don't need that. I got another Divination and stuff. It's not a terrible card, but it's definitely not good. This is a pretty terrible card. But in this deck, it's kind of interesting. I didn't get anything else super good for this. I don't know, is Cancel even in the format? I don't know. But anyway, I'll be back. I don't know how many of these videos you guys will want to see, and I'm gonna like have to upload them in advance anyway. So maybe I'll upload one more towards the end. But yeah, that was definitely pretty fun. And actually, let's see. Do we need this many black sources? We probably don't want it to be 8/6 anymore. probably more of a 7-7 split because there's a lot more blue cards, but the black cards are all double black. It's like 3 Murders, Vampire Nighthawk, 2 Sign-In Bloods. But we can probably do 7-7. Yeah. Yeah, this should be fine. I mean, we do have the 2 Terramorphics. I want to get pacifism. I want to get planes for pacifism, but I don't really need to. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Alright guys, I'm back. Izdaisho here, and I decided to play against the computer again. I think that this is going to be a really interesting game. I'm playing against Garrick's deck. I just kept a land with a divination, basically. I mean, I have an unsummon, which maybe will buy me like a turn, but I really don't want to have to just cast it for that. Like, if he plays one of those Colonian Tuskers this turn, that would be less than ideal for me. Yep, he's got it. Oh, just a Predatory Sliver. That's fine. No big deal. Switcheroo is not a very good early draw. Let's Divination and see what we can pick up. Divination on the play is awesome. Alright, so we got a Fairy Invaders and a land. So I'm a little heavy on the lands. I knew that would happen since I kept a land heavy hand, but I mean, I think that this deck has enough removal that I'll draw into something before oh my god, there's so many opportunities for 2-for-1s. Like if I just draw, I'm just thinking if I draw a Scroll Thief, well, that's a average card against me, I guess. If I draw a Scroll Thief, then what's going to happen is I'm going to block the Predatory Sliver, and then he's going to Giant Growth, and I'm going to be able to unsummon. I guess it's not really a 2-for-1, but I'll just draw a couple more. Oh, there's a Scroll Thief. Unfortunately, I can't play it, so I can either discard an excess land here, or cast Unsummon to save 2 life. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, so yeah, I think I'll be okay on land drops here. So I'll just discard a land. I guess I could have discarded my Fairy Invaders and then Rise from the Grave it later, but that wouldn't really be worth it. So yeah, now I can flash in my Fairy Invaders, but I think I'm still going to play the Scroll Thief just so that I'll have Unsummon mana up. Brindlebore! And I can still block like everything. I guess I'm still going to be taking 3. Well, I'll play this Terramorphic now. No! I did not do that correctly at all. This is bad. Because now I don't have double blue, so I can't... Yeah, this is bad. Are these really the only lands left in the deck? So I'm going to have to take another 5 here. Unless I want to lose my Scroll Thief. Well, at least next turn I can do that play with Fairy Invaders. Hunt the Weak. Okay, so that really sucked, because I was going to be able to just completely get rid of that card if I hadn't screwed up so badly. And now I just take 6, and I might actually lose this one. Nope, I take 9. I need to draw some removal. Stat. Oh god, there's a Vampire Nighthawk. That's a good draw. I'm going to drop him here. Leave Unsummoned mana up, which should work out well. Not that well. I mean, like, yeah, hopefully he's just got another Hunt the Weak or something, or just nothing, like a green staff. That works too. So he can't actually kill me. Alright, so what he's going to do here is just sacrifice this so I don't gain the life. I go down to 2, but we're not dead. Alright, Giant Growth, perfect. Got the Unsummon for him, and he can't replay it this turn. And it looks like we may yet survive to fight another day. Let's play another island, and we haven't lost anything of note yet. I mean, I have... Well, I guess I can attack. Gain a couple life, and then surprise him, get rid of his Predatory Sliver, unless he's got a 3rd Giant Growth. Which, I don't know how many Giant Growths that deck runs, but I think I should be okay. I mean, this was really just so that I could guarantee to gain life, because I didn't think he was going to attack here if I had the Vampire Nighthawk. But we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. Yeah, get out of my way. Alright, so he's still got the Deadly Recluse, which is fine. I mean, I'm just going to have to trade it for one of my creatures. Divination? Oh, yeah. Like, that's this deck. It just draws divinations. There is a murder, and we have 5 mana up for Fairy Invaders. Definitely just charging in with both these guys. I guess I could murder his thing, but I'm fine trading here. Because I have some more flying power, like these Fairy Invaders. Like, I might not actually need the Elixirs to win every game, but I think if I go into Sealed deck, then I will need the... I'll need the Elixirs, because my opponents will be playing much more powerful things. So, like, we could murder Rise from the Grave that... I mean, I need to get rid of it, obviously, and I want to play around Ranger's Guile. I don't remember if it's in the set, but I played the Elixir, so I can't Rise it this turn. Probably dumb, but I guess I don't really need to be Rising anything. If anything, if my opponent plays something, like, really, really good that I can't deal with, then I can, like... It's just a Brindlebore. If he plays something really amazing, a spell that I just can't deal with, Brindlebore. But, yeah, I could just, like, Rise Brindlebore and give it to him. Well, there's a Pacifism, so that's pretty good for me. So, yeah, now I'm going to Rise his Yavimaya. Maybe getting back the other Nighthawk is smarter, but... Go get back a Yavimaya. Thank you, I'll take this. And I'm still at... Ooh, it's a black and green zombie. I'm still at 8. Complete control over this game. Winning with control decks just is a much better feeling than with other decks. I can just Pacifism that, so I don't even need to lose my Yavimaya. Still didn't draw my Mind Spring or my Archaeomancer. Either of those two are very good draws. I think I'm out of Divinations, but I've got one more Sign in Blood in deck. And I think that's it for my draw spells. But even so, like any, just my deck is insane. That's really all you need to know. You got your 4 life. Still dead next turn, dead in the air. Even if he plays like a Silklash Spider, he's dead because I can just switcheroo give him this. Advocate of the Beast is not gonna do it. It's only gonna prevent one of the trample damages from this Yavimaya, and he's gonna take lethal. And yeah, this hand really worked out. I thought I might die at one point when I was down to like 4 or 2 or something like that when I made that misplay with the Terramorphic instead of the island. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Bye.